Hello and welcome to another live stream. Today I am playing in Demon Souls. Today will be a little bit of a more boring stream because I am on a quest to grab me some pure Bladestone to upgrade my weapon that I will be using it for this run and for this build. So hopefully you guys don't mind. From what I understand, the pure Bladestone is the hardest upgrade material to obtain in Demon Souls. So that's what I'm currently working on. And the farming spot for it is right here at the Shrine of Storms, second Archstone, the ritual path. And what we do is we just come and we kill this guy right here, as he is one of 3 or 4 enemies that can drop it. But it's a very rare chance for him to drop it. Now there's 2 other black skeletons in this area, but they are all not close to each other, so you have to pick one and go for it. This one is the more convenient one because he's right next to the ritual path archstone, so you can just restart and go up and kill him again. And we'll just be doing that over and over until we get our pure Bladestone, which what we are upgrading is our sharp Uchi Katana. As you can see, I already have it at +4, but in order to upgrade it, I need to the +5, I need the pure Bladestone. I also need 3 more Bladestone chunks. I have 3 right now, but I need 3 more. For the Bladestone chunks is also dropped by this same guy right here. So this guy is just gonna get beat on over and over until we get the materials that we need. So right now I am using the Great Club, as this is the best weapon to kill the black skeletons, since they take increased damage from blunt weapons. Now my Uchi Katana +4, if we look at it, physical attack is 133 with a bonus of 58. And if we look at the Great Club, it has a physical attack of 100 plus 61. So the Uchi Katana is stronger, but because the black skeletons resist slicing damage from a sword, it does significantly less damage than if we were to use this Great Club. Now I can only wield the Great Club using 2 hands, as my strength requirement does not meet what you need to wield it one-handed. But that's fine, because we want to wield it 2-handed anyways, because you do more damage that way. So we can hold it just fine. So at this juncture, we're just gonna see how long it takes me to get the pure Bladestone. And that is if I can get it during this stream. Now the other items that this guy drops is the Bladestone Shard, Bladestone Chunk, Pure Bladestone, and Soul Remains. Now for the Soul Remains, right now, as you can see I have 53. I've already been grinding on this guy for about, I want to say 4 hours beforehand, in between my stream yesterday and this stream now. So I have killed this guy a lot trying to get my Bladestones. And you know, he gives me 1,220. Oh my god. There it is. Pure Bladestone. Oh my god. Well, that didn't take long. Maybe I should have started streaming sooner and I would have gotten it. I wasn't expecting it to get him within a few minutes of starting my stream and explaining what I'm doing. Now, unfortunately, at this point, we still need to grind him for the 3 Bladestone chunks that I need for my upgrade. But we got the hardest material out of the way, the pure Bladestone. So, hopefully, we will get some luck, oops, too many times, with getting our Bladestone chunks. I am happy. Like, I have been working so long to get that pure Bladestone, you have no idea. And to finally have it. It's relieving and satisfying. Because that means the hours I spent grinding this guy, not giving up, finally paid off. But we still gotta... I don't know how many more times I need to kill this guy until I get my Bladestone chunks. But that won't be nearly... There's a Bladestone chunk right now, 2 more to go. But it won't be nearly as bad as when I was trying to get the pure Bladestone. So hopefully, with some luck, we will get this taken care of. And then we will move on to the next part of the grinding for this session. So for the soul remains, I'm not discarding them or getting rid of them. We will actually be using them. And what we will be using them on is the Reaper. So at this point, I can... There's another chunk. 1 more to go. I really should have started streaming sooner. It's giving me some great luck today. The soul remains I used to kill the Reaper that is down below. And I will show how that works when I get to that part and I have my sharp Uchi Katana +5. But the soul remains makes it much easier to deal with that Reaper. So that way he doesn't focus on you, doesn't attack you or anything of that nature. It makes it very easy, and it's a great place to grind souls early on. At this point, with 54 soul remains, make that 55 soul remains, we will be able to grind on that Soul Reaper 55 times at this point. Now when it comes to killing the Soul Reaper, you get right around 5,000 souls, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. It just kind of depends on the run. But with 50 soul remains alone, that'll get us 500,000 souls that we can then use to level up our character here. Which this is the continuation of my Soul Samurai build. Just gotta go through the grinding part of getting the Bladestones that we need. Which, as seen earlier, we have the hardest part out of the way. I'm excited to finally finish upgrading my sword. Then we're gonna grind up the souls. And then we will make an attempt at the Flame Lurker again. And see if we can't beat him this time. And then right after the Flame Lurker, we do have the Dragon God that we will go ahead and defeat. Now I'm not sure if I'll be able to do all this during this stream, but I will see how much I can do. I at least want to get the Bladestone chunks out of the way. And then we will start working on that Reaper. Hopefully, if we're lucky, it will not take too many more of these black skeletons to get the Bladestone chunk. So we're just going to come whack him in the back, spread his blood everywhere, and keep him slapped on the ground. Not gonna lie, this great club is a little satisfying to use on these black skeletons to kill them, because it just completely immobilizes them. As long as you get your initial backstab off with the great club, they are helpless against you. And it's very satisfying. So we're just gonna run up here, go after him again, beat him down. Like these black skeletons, like right now, if one of his attacks just completely decimates my health, it takes half my health away. And during my grinding on this game, for the many hours I've spent on it, he has killed me about 3 times because I've messed up the backstab, and then he just locks me down and I can't get away. So my world tendency is a little on the low side for the Shrine of Storms, but I don't think it started going into the black tendency yet. So the enemies are not getting any harder yet, not until the tendency starts going into the black. So, but after doing some research, because at first I was just using my Uchi Katana, and it was taking forever to kill this guy. It was taking several minutes, because the Uchi Katana really just does not do much damage to him at all. And then after that, I did some research on the black skeleton. I learned that he does take more damage to blunt weapons. And I had a regular club on me, a small little one-handed club, and I had used that for a while, and it was killing him faster than the Uchi Katana sword, but I still died a couple times even while using that, because even though it was doing more damage than the Uchi Katana sword, it wasn't killing him all that fast either. So after some research, I read that the best weapon to use is the Great Club, which is what I have now. As you can see, I can take him down fairly quickly. And the Great Club is actually something that you can pick up in World 2-1. It's with a corpse, so it's very easy to grab. And then as long as you have a strength of, I believe, 14 or 15, you can wield the weapon with 2 hands. So that way you can have a successful time with the club when it comes to grinding this guy. So that's what I've been using for the Great Club is, wow, a second Bladestone? That amazes me. Like, I'm happy with just having one. I have no idea what I'm going to do with the second one. But I will take it, I will store it away, and I'm sure I will find a use for it at some point in time. I can't believe I've gotten 2 Bladestones within 13 minutes of streaming. Like, that's unbelievable. That's great. Hopefully, this guy here will then give me the last chunk that I need. But he just had a shard on him. So just to give you an idea, right now I have 49 Bladestone shards that I've built up. After I've used some to upgrade my Uchi Katana up to +4, I still have, at this point, 49 more Bladestone shards. I have hunted this guy a lot. I would estimate, at this point, based on my soul count and how many souls I have already spent, I have killed this guy in the ballpark of around 150 times. Because I do get 1,200 souls per kill, I've spent about 80,000 souls on leveling up my guy here. And I have spent about, I've upgraded my sword 4 times to get up to +4, and that's about 2,000 souls per upgrade, so that's another 8,000 souls right there. And I'm already back up to a little over 60,000 souls, as you can see in the top right hand corner there. So I've killed this guy a lot. Now, I'm still familiarizing myself with this game. I don't know if this game has like a type of bestiary or notepad that shows how many times you killed a specific enemy. So I'm just going based off soul count and how many souls I have already spent on this, trying to get my pure Bladestones and the Bladestone chunks. So I have been at this for a while. And then the next part, after I upgrade my sharp Uchi Katana to +5, I will be probably spend just as much time on the Reaper, just to get some extra souls that I can then use on upgrades. So at this point, we're now up to 62 soul remains, which isn't too bad. For those who've been watching my streams for a little while now, I have a slightly different setup, in which this is my first time using this type of setup, so I hope you guys can hear the game just fine and can hear me just fine. But you can see that I am currently wearing headsets now. I have hopefully worked out a way to where I can hear the game audio through my headset, so that way you guys can hear the full game audio through the Elgato capture card, instead of my previous setup where I was having my mic pick up the audio from not only my TV but also myself, instead of having the audio capture come from the Elgato itself. So I did some research into that as well, and hopefully found a way to where I can not only listen to the game easily, and you guys can get the best quality audio through a stream, so that way it's not all going through a mic. And so that way the Elgato capture card, or OBS here, can just take the audio directly from the Elgato instead of trying to do it through the mic. So hopefully everything sounds great for you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna try this out for a couple streams, see how it goes. But so far, this new audio setup, for me at least, is working out just fine. And hopefully there are no echoes going on, but I don't think there should be, so that's great, hopefully. There's a lot of hoping here that this is working out pretty well. Alright, so we're still working on our Bladestone chunk. Just need one more. Although I really can't complain much at this point. I have gotten 2 pure Bladestones. I was not expecting that. It's great that I did. Now I just want my chunk, and then I can move on. So I'm not sure how long I'll be streaming today. I do have a time limit for the most part, mainly because my girlfriend does dialysis in the mornings. So right now I have recently dropped her off, and she does dialysis for about 4 hours. So my time, which is Mountain Standard Time, there is my final blade chunk. I can go get my final upgrade now. We are gonna go do that. But yes, she does dialysis until noon at 12 o'clock Mountain Time. So I will need to make sure my stream has ended before that point, so that way I can get ready and go grab her. But this will be the only stream that I do today. I try to limit myself to just one stream a day. I try to go for at least an hour, but I've obviously had some longer streams. So, we'll see what happens today. But for now, we have ended our grind for the Bladestones. That makes me very happy. We're gonna go ahead and come talk to this guy here, Blacksmith Ed, and we are going to get our Sharp Uchi Katana +5. This makes me really happy. I have been working on this for so long. Doesn't have any more upgrades, +5 is its max, so we will go ahead and take it. Now, I do have this sticky compound short bow here that's at +1. At some point, I will be working on upgrading this as well. As for my Soul Samurai build, we'll also be using bows. So, but this requires Spider Stone shards, Spider Stone chunks, and a pure Spider Stone. Now, I already have the pure Spider Stone, because I did get one from the armored spider boss that we fought in yesterday's stream for Demon Souls. So the only thing we need to work on is getting the shards and the chunks, which can be easily grinded here in World 2. Wrong way. Haha. That's grinded in Tunnel City, where, or at least the fastest grinding spot to work on for the Spider Stones, from the research I've done, is from this archstone here. We'll go ahead and switch over to our Uchi Katana here. And you get it from these guys here. And there's a whole tunnel here full of them. Let him attack, and we can go in. Grab our backstabs. So yes, this will be the grinding spot for these Spider Stone shards, chunks. Alright, let's get this guy here. Try and take out as many of these guys as we can. Now there's a couple more guys with pickaxes down here. We want to try and get just the attention of one of them. It feels good being able to kill these guys in 3 hits. Oh, and I went and got myself killed because I was not being careful. I have died. So I was not being careful there, so I got myself killed. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use one of my Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Alright, I no longer need that equipped, and I can, oh, whoops. And I no longer need that club, so I'm gonna send that to my storage. Alright, so let's go ahead and lock on to this guy this time, so that way we can make sure all our hits get on point. But I really don't want to lose those souls. So I'm going to make my way through these guys again. So that way I can retrieve my souls. so they are right here. Let's grab that and come back out here. Alright, so we'll take out that guy. Oh. So I've gotten the attention of 3 of them now. Okay. Ran out of stamina there. But we are down to just 1 now. Now, unfortunately, none of these guys have dropped any additional items for me. So we won't be getting any more spider stone chunks, but I'm just gonna finish up these guys here. But when I go to upgrade my bow, this is where I will be going for the grinding. But I'm not gonna do that right now. I want to focus on building up my souls so I can upgrade my character a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and head back to the Nexus, and we're gonna head back to World 4-2. The Ritual Path. So right now I do have 69,000 souls. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what level ups I can get. So the main things that I will be leveling up will be my vitality, my endurance, and my dexterity. For this build, as it is a dexterity build, my damage will be based off of dexterity for the most part. But right now, I'm going to work on getting everything up to level 30. That being vitality, endurance, and dexterity. For now, I think I will put 3 points into dexterity and 1 into endurance, 1 into vitality. Just so that way we can have just a little bit more health, a little bit more stamina, but a fair amount of extra damage. So let's go and head to the Ritual Path, and I will show off the grinding that I will be doing with the Soul Remains and the Reaper. Or at least the method that I use. Now, I'm not the only one who uses this method. I'm definitely not the one who discovered it. This was something that I saw when I was looking into different things for this game. So we throw the Soul Remains there, it distracts the Reaper, so that way we can take him out without having to worry. So the Reaper alone gives us a little over 3,000 souls, and when he dies, all of these ghost creatures that are around also all die, and they together give me about another 2,000 souls. So that does make this area a great spot for soul grinding if you want to get a bunch of souls. Sorry, I seem to have the hiccups today. And then, it'll be a lot of back and forth while doing this. But we do what we have to do to make sure we can get through the game with this successfully. Now, before I upgraded my Uchi Katana, it was taking 3 or 4 hits to kill the Reaper. Now that my Uchi Katana is +5, I'm doing an amazing amount of damage on that Reaper and only killing him in 2 hits. that is very satisfying. In a previous build that I did, my one and only other build that I've ever done, where I first beat the Demon Souls game, I made a mage build. And with my mage build, it takes about 3 hits to kill the Reaper, which I used the Crescent Falchion +5. So, interesting story about Demon Souls. I had first played Demon Souls when it first released back on the PS3, and I had played it for about 2 hours. And within that 2 hours, I got very frustrated with the game, very upset, because I was stuck in World 1 and 2. Where I was trying to cross the bridge that has the fire dragon that just breathes fire on it. And I had spent about an hour and a half trying to cross those bridges to move on with the game, but I could not do it. The fire dragon kept on killing me, and at the time, I did not know that for the second part of the bridge, you could go under the longest part of the bridge and skip the whole middle section. I was trying to run across all 3 sections up top, because at the time, I was young, I was stupid, I was not observant, I did not explore or look around. So I had no idea that there's an underground path to skip the entire second section. And it was the second section where I kept on dying, because I could not run through it no matter what I did. I could not get through it, so I died over and over and over. Now also, at the time, and I believe I was either 13 or 14 when Demon Souls first released. At the time, I did not realize that you could also level up your character with souls. I personally thought it did that all automatically, so the entire time I was trying to get past this bridge, I was still a basic character with no level ups with the souls from the Phalanx or any of the unknown souls that you pick up. So that dragon was one-shotting me every time. With some level ups, you can at least survive 1 hit from that dragon. But after an hour and a half of this, I got so pissed off, I entered such a rage, that I physically got up, I took the game out of the PlayStation, and I broke the disc in half. I was so upset that in my mind, I felt that the world needed 1 less copy of this game. So I broke it. I snapped it in half, threw it away. And for many, many years, I never thought I would play this game again, because I always remembered the rage I felt and the change in me that rage caused. Because ever since I rage broke that disc, I have since then learned and bettered myself to where I don't let video games get me that upset, get me that angry anymore. And if something starts frustrating me, I will put the game down for about maybe 10-15 minutes, let myself cool down, and then I can pick it up and play again. So I went through that experience. Now, the reason why I'm playing Demon Souls today, or at least I started playing Demon Souls again about a month ago, here on the PS5. There is a streamer that I watch who plays Demon Souls, who does live streams of Demon Souls where he goes through a build and just does a walkthrough of building characters, more or less. Now, I started watching this streamer for one of my favorite video games of all time, that being Monster Hunter. So I'd only watched his Monster Hunter streams, but one day, just out of curiosity for myself, I joined one of his Demon Souls streams and listened to him talk about the game. And listening to the passion that he has for Demon Souls started to build a curiosity inside myself for wanting to possibly give this game a try again. Now, that was about 7 or 8 months ago, I believe, when that curiosity started. And I ended up watching more and more of his Demon Souls streams as he did them, and watching the different builds he did. And then when the PS5 released with the remastered version of the PS5, I then spent a few months working on getting a PS5. It was very difficult to actually get this PS5, as I'm sure everybody knows. Stock is never available when buying a PS5. You have to stay on top of the restock updates just to even get a small chance of getting a PS5 because of the problem with scalpers nowadays. But I finally eventually got my hands on a PS5, and the first game that I got on it was Demon Souls. So I loaded that up, booted it up. I started a character, and I chose the Temple Knight, and I started to go through the game with the Temple Knight. I got through the Phalanx boss fight, no issue. I got to the Tower Knight and started struggling again. The Tower Knight just kept on killing me over and over and over. And it was at that point that I decided to start doing my own research into Demon Souls. And I quickly learned that unless you have a clear goal of what build you want in the game, and without that goal, and you just spend your souls willy-nilly on whatever stats you want that you think are good, you will struggle. So on that first character that I made that only got to the Temple Knight and no further, I had used my souls wrong. And since this was still early on into me learning about Demon Souls and learning about it, I ended up deleting that character and I started another file. And this time I chose the royalty class and made a magician. And so I did my research and I made my magician character, and for the first time, and probably a long time coming, I finally beat Demon Souls about 3 or 4 days ago actually. I finally beat Demon Souls with a mage class character. And I'm not even sure how to describe what I felt when I finally did. But it was exhilarating, it was exciting, and I felt a lot of relief. Like, the rage that I still felt for this game because of the experience I had back on the PS3, just, it all lifted. And this game no longer has a hold on me when it comes to a history or a past where I allowed myself to get so angry to break a disc. And now I am finding myself actually very much enjoying Demon Souls. And I am now trying out a new build, the Soul Samurai build that I am going to work on and hopefully clear the game with. And from here, it just goes up. I'm going to try out a few different builds, so I will have quite a few characters and quite a few more streams coming ahead as I continue to learn and grow as a Demon Souls player. And honestly, for me right now, that's kind of exciting as I go through this. And hopefully you guys will enjoy watching me go through this and enjoy my experience as I learn and grow and get better at Demon Souls. Now for my channel, Demon Souls is not the only game that I play. Right now I do have playthrough series that started for Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter will always be one of my all-time favorite games, and I will not give that up. And so Monster Hunter will always have a presence on my channel. I will also have quite a few streams for Ratchet and Clank. Right now I have a series where I'm going through all of the Ratchet and Clank games, and at this time I am working on the second Ratchet and Clank game, Going Commando. But I will be continuing that series. I'm still working out a schedule on how I want to do this. Because right now, as you can see, I'm streaming Demon Souls 2 days in a row because this is what I want to play. Right now what I'm trying to debate is if I want to set up a schedule to where one day I play this game, one day I play another, or should I just stream the games that I currently feel like playing. It's something that I'm working on, something that I will figure out. For other games that I have started, is I have a playthrough series started for a PS1 game called Legend of Dragoon. Now that one is my all-time favorite JRPG. I believe, in my opinion, it is a wonderful RPG game, and I am very excited to do a full gameplay or playthrough of that game. And for right now, those are the games that I'm currently streaming on my channel. But I think right now Demon Souls has me the most excited because I can actually play the game. I still struggle. I struggle a lot still when it comes to some of the bosses. It's something that will just take experience and time until I get more comfortable with the game. But I am actually excited to learn. I'm excited to get that experience and to keep moving on. And my opinion of Demon Souls has definitely changed since my first attempt at it back on the PS3. I now think this is a fantastic game. It is well made, well thought out. It has a decent plot, which the plot of Demon Souls is more or less you kill the demons. A monumental gives you a task of killing demons. And the demon fights in this, your boss fights, are definitely epic in scale, and a lot of them are rather interesting. But for the next fight that I will be doing is with the Flame Lurker. So right now I have gotten the Ring of Flame Resistance, And I also got a wooden catalyst. And I attuned the magic water veil to my soul samurai guy here, specifically for that fight. Now the reason why I did that, since the flame lurker is all about fire, every attack he does is fire damage. Even when he moves, he leaves puddles of fire on the ground, and if you walk into them, you get burned. So together with the ring of flame resistance and the water veil magic to further increase my fire resistance, he does not do that much damage to me. I have already tried fighting him once, and he did not do much damage to me, but I did end up running out of grass, and I failed the fight on the sole purpose that my weapon at the time did not do enough damage to the flame lurker, so the fight dragged on and on. And so, because of that, I went on this crusade here to upgrade my Uchi Katana. And so I have spent many hours working on that. And you guys got to see the last part of that grinding session when it came to upgrading my sword. Which I still can't believe I got 2 pure Bladestones within 13 minutes. That's amazing and it baffles me. But it's great. I will take them. But now, the only thing left to do, so that way I can maximize my damage, is use up these soul remains that I got from killing the black skeletons, and just going after this black reaper here. I'm gonna see how many souls I end up having after using all of the soul remains that I had gathered, which I'm down to 49. Slowly going through them does take time. Now, I don't know why I'm gathering these Moonshade Stone shards from the Reaper. I just feel a need to gather every item that I get. But yeah, so we'll be doing this for the next little while. I have 48 more soul remains to go through. And at the end of that, we should be able to do a decent amount of upgrading at the end of that. Now for how long this will take, I am not sure, but it does look like I got a message here, so let me check that real quick. Bear with me here. Interesting. So, I'm really not sure what that message was about. It's something that I will have to ask my boss the next time I see him, because so the message is supposedly something from my work, but they don't... It's a generic message that doesn't quite look right. So, I will have to ask about that at a later point in time when I go to work. Which I actually do work graveyards, and I work 4 nights a week. So I do have work tonight, and I will be working for the next 4 nights. So whether or not I will stream over the next few days, we'll see how I'm feeling. If I do, they will be mainly early morning streams, because I do get off anywhere from 6 to 10 a.m. Some days I get off at 6 a.m., some days I get off at 10 a.m. So, just depending how I'm feeling after a night of work, we'll see if I will do any streams on the days I do work. Now I'm doing one this morning because I did not have work last night, so I'm fairly rested and I'm good to go for a stream. But once this stream ends and I go to pick up my girlfriend from dialysis, I will be going to bed for work after that point because I do work graveyards. Now, I actually like working graveyards. Graveyard shifts are not bad, and most of the time I work by myself. As the type of person that I am, I definitely prefer being by myself while at work. I don't have co-workers bothering me, or especially those co-workers who like to mess up. I don't have to deal with any of that. I can just go to work, do and get done what I need to get done, and leave it at that. So it's actually quite nice, and I enjoy it a lot. And I do like the work that I do. Or at least the job that I have. So we're down to 46 soul remains. I did not pay enough attention to how many soul remains I started out with, so I'm actually not sure how many I've gone through. I believe I either had 65 or 66 soul remains. So we have done this about 20 times already, and we have gotten 96,000 souls so far. So, if that trend keeps going, we've already gone through 20, we've got 40 more to go, we should be in the ballpark of 300,000 souls by the time we've gone through all these soul remains. And it's nice being able to use the soul remains on the Reaper, because it helps me, if I had paid more attention, which I should have, it helps me keep track of how many times I've actually done this. So I know what I will be doing later. After this grinding session with the Soul Reaper, I don't suspect I will need to do this again at all for the rest of the run. Because the upgrades that I'll get from these souls and future souls that I'll get from the bosses should allow me to be set for the rest of the run. So we're just going to get through the rest of these soul remains. We'll see what upgrades we can get. And go from there. Now, after I kill this next Soul Reaper, I will, I don't know if he's called the Soul Reaper or the Grim Reaper. Either or, I think both names work just fine for him. I will actually unlock Stockpile Thomas, just so that way I can get the best merchant in the game in the Nexus. So I will actually go ahead and do that after I kill this Reaper real quick, just so that way it's done, and I don't forget to do it later. And it'll add a little extra something to this stream of grinding. So we'll go ahead and talk to this guy here.
The demons haven't got to you, have they? I'm in luck. See that pit? It's filled with treasure. But I'm having a little trouble getting to it myself. Go on, have a look. They're more riches than I've ever dreamed of. That's it. That pit just there. Go on. Get a little closer.
So, when it comes to this guy, Stockpile Thomas, I think is his name, I don't like him. Because for those who have gone through this game before, already knows what's going to happen. But for those who are watching me who has not played through Demon's Souls game, this guy is very conniving. And he's going to push us down that hole, where we will find Ubain. So, and then there's going to be a red phantom sitting down there, and the only way to escape is to kill that red phantom. Now, I don't know how much damage I'll actually do to the phantom. But we'll find out soon enough. But there's no treasures down here. That guy just pushes us down.
Starving to death. Then I'll sell every last trinket of your corpse.
So he does that because he wants us to die so he can sell our stuff. So we will get to do that. We have our Saint Ubain here. I think he's Saint Ubain.
Little devil's trap. Well, I did the same. He fooled
Talking
me.
about how we fell for the guy's trap, and he did too.
Regulations seem to suggest that we are connected to the outside.
You can
A
see the
fearsome
red
dark
phantom right over
phantom
there.
stands between us and freedom. But have no fear. God will cleanse us of evil.
I really like how I set up the eyes for my character. To me, they look awesome and I love it. Okay, so we're gonna pick up this item here. So we've got this red phantom here. Let's get his attention. As you can see, I failed my dodge. But we'll go ahead and get a successful backstab there. And just take him out. And we will get a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes and a Shade Moonstone chunk. Which isn't too bad. Now when it comes to this item, I actually have no idea how to get it. I don't know if I have to go back up there and try and land on him or what, but I have no idea how to get that item. Now I don't think there's any more items down here. I'll do a quick look around. But we can talk to this guy again.
It's you. Did you cleanse the world of the aforementioned phantom? God has chosen you. And for that we are thankful. Umbasa.
Now, I did some research earlier today. Right, at this point, this phantom does not respawn. However, from what I read, if you kill Ubain here, in which you can kill him if you don't need any miracles, if you don't plan on using any miracles, but if you kill him, this red phantom will start to respawn, continuously respawn, and drop Stones of Ephemeral Eyes. So you can actually grind Stone of Ephemeral Eyes here if you need or wanted to do so, as long as you don't mind killing Ubain here. Now you can either kill him right now, or if there is a miracle that you want and need to attune it, you can go ahead and do that in the Nexus and kill him there, and it will still cause this red phantom to respawn when you come back here, and he will just continuously respawn as long as you don't mind killing Ubain. So we're just gonna make our way back up.
You?
So surprise this guy.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Well, a man's got to make a living, right? Here, I can make up for it.
He says a man's gotta make a living. It's like, yes, a guy's gotta make a living, but you don't gotta do it by killing other people and waiting them to die in a hole.
Right?
But he gives us the gash resistance ring, and now he will start appearing in the Nexus near the Tower of Latria Archstone. So we will definitely make use of him with buying items, and help him go on the straight and narrow of making a decent living by selling me my grass. Because I want my grass. Because I do use a lot of grass. Right now I do have 17 half moon grass and 3 crescent moons. But at this point, the crescent moon grass really doesn't do much. At least it's not viable in boss fights anymore. Like, it is during your first boss fight with the Phalanx, but that's the only boss fight where the Crescent Moon Grass is viable. After that, you want to be using the Half Moon Grass. Crescent Moon Grass is only used when you don't have any enemies nearby you, and you can take the time to stand there using grass after grass with the Crescent Moon Grass, because it heals you for so little. But later in the game, the Half Moon Grass starts becoming like the Crescent Moon Grass. Now it takes a lot longer for it to get to that point, but eventually it won't heal you for enough either. And we will want to start using either Late Moon or New Moon Grass, which we can keep stocked up with the guy that we just unlocked in the Nexus, Thomas. So, he's definitely essential for getting through the game. I just don't like him. I think he's got a nasty personality. And after I unlock Mephistopheles, however you pronounce that name, and she gives me the quest to kill him, I will take great pleasure in doing so. I will definitely take great pleasure in killing him. After I make sure I have a good stock on grass, of course. So at this point, we've gotten 117,000 souls. We still have 41 soul remains to go. With that little sidetracked of go ahead and unlocking that guy, we definitely have not gotten through as many as we could have in that time, but it was definitely well worth it. So I will take it. And then we will just go ahead and continue on our grind here of the Soul Reaper. Soul Reaper, Grin Reaper. I think it sounds better to call him the Soul Reaper. I should probably look up what his actual name is so I can call him the right thing. But we'll go ahead and just take him out. Grab our shard here. And repeat 40 more times. But it's definitely worth it to take the time and grind this out, because at the end of it, I will definitely be able to get a lot of upgrades, and hopefully, at the very least, get all my skills up to level 30. Because that is what we want. So, the streamer that I mentioned before, he still plays the original Demon Souls that was first released on the PS3. And now that I've been playing Demon Souls on the PS5, some of the differences have definitely become apparent to me. There have definitely been some quality of life changes made. Like, some of the changes made, the biggest one that I didn't even know was a thing, that he agrees was a good thing to happen, but me not so much, is actually how much grass you can hold. Now, in the original PS3 version, you could hold 99 of every grass. Every single grass, whether it be Crescent Moon, Half Moon, Late Moon, New Moon, and Dark Moon. I think it's Dark Moon. I will have to check my inventory. I know I have some. But you can hold 99 of each of those grasses. Dark Moon grass. So yes, you have your Crescent, you will have Late Moon, Full Moon, New Moon, and Dark Moon grass. So yes, you can hold 99 of each of those in the PS3 version. Now in this version, they changed that. You can no longer hold 99 of every grass. Now instead, when it comes to the crescent and half moon grass, you can hold 50 of each. And when it comes to the late and full moon grass, you can hold 25 of those two. And then when it comes to the new moon and dark moon grass, you can only hold 10 of those. So certainly significantly less than 99, and it definitely adds a management of make sure you learn the bosses so you don't use all your grass. Because especially in New Game Plus and New Game Plus 2, having just 10 New Moon and 10 Dark Moon grass probably won't be enough unless you are very comfortable with the game and can easily dodge all the bosses, for the most part. Now, I only have one file on New Game Plus, and that's my mage build. That I have not beaten New Game Plus yet on. It is something that I definitely plan on doing, but I'm going to be working on this file first. So that's one of the changes made. Now, outside of the obvious change in the graphics, the graphics are great, they're beautiful. Another change made for quality of life that I actually really like, but my friend, the guy who streams, does not like, is the fact that you can come into your inventory and like all these war size, you can send these directly to the storage, like so, no matter where you're at. In the PS3 version, you cannot do that, and the only way to put items into storage and take them out of storage is to talk to the storage guy and do it directly through him. So with that, if you're not careful with what you take with you into the Archstones, you can become over-encumbered very easily if you don't continuously talk to that guy and store whatever items you've picked up previously. Now, I like being able to send items to your storage at any time you want, but I can see the point of view to where it adds a little too much convenience to a game that's supposed to be difficult. But it is a feature that I enjoy, and I don't think it takes away the experience of Demon Souls. It just makes it easier makes it easier to gather all the items that you could want, instead of having to pick and choose. But either way, both games are still great. Both are very playable. Now there are other changes that have been made, but I can't quite think of those right now, as I've been double focusing my brain here. Let's take him out again. But yeah, I've been double focusing my brain on a couple different things here, and making sure I don't mess up my soul grinding here and accidentally get myself killed by the Reaper. Now, I don't know if I will ever play the PS3 version of Demon Souls after playing this one, mainly because I like this version of Demon Souls. I do own a PS3. I play most of my Ratchet & Clank games, along with The Legend of Dragoon, through the PS3. So it's not the graphics of the PS3 Demon Souls that would bother me, but I think it would actually have a lot to do with my actual first experience with Demon Souls. So I will stick to this new version here. I will enjoy this one. Now I know that's probably a little ridiculous to say, because they are the same game. They are exactly the same in almost every way. So if I can beat it on the PS5, I can most certainly beat it on the PS3, and would actually probably have an easier time on the PS3, just because I can hold a lot more grass, and I still brute force my way through a lot of the boss fights, so I go through a lot of grass. Being able to hold 99 grass would just make that easier for me. But because of that, I will stick to the game to where I can't have 99 grass, and I actually have to try and learn the boss fights. But I will still try to make it as easy on myself as I can by killing this Reaper guy over and over and over again to get my souls. So that way I can maximize my chances of being able to clear the game with this build. And so far, with this Uchi Katana, even before I upgraded it, the first thing that I did after I killed the Phalanx was get the Uchi Katana in World 4-1. And I did not have much issues with actually getting it. I was able to take out the Vanguard Demon that guards the Uchi Katana sword. At least, he stands right next to it. So I had no issues with taking him out, because for whatever reason, and this is in both versions of Demon Souls, the Vanguard Demon does not move far in World 4-1. It's almost like he's stuck in the place he's in, and all he can do is turn around in circles and do his butt slam. That's about it. So, if you're playing a mage character or any other character and you go ranged, or pull out a bow or use magic, you can kill him without him really ever moving at all, because he will never come towards you, which is interesting. It's definitely a way to cheese the fight, and it gets you a free Grey Demon Soul, if you ever need those. But on this character, on this build, I did start with shooting him with my bow, but I only had 20 arrows. Definitely not enough to kill that Vanguard Demon at all. So I ended up having to use my starting dagger that I had, and I used pine resin on that dagger, and I managed to beat him with that without actually taking a hit. It was very nice and was fairly easy. It just took some time, and so I was able to grab my Uchi Katana. Now for the second weapon that I'll be using with this build, the bow, I also got the bow that I will be using through the rest of this run there in World 4-1. It's the compound bow that sits next to a lonely archer on top of the castle, or the castle wall, that's right next to the Vanguard Demon. In which I have already upgraded my compound bow, and I upgraded it to the sticky compound short bow that I have now. This started out as the compound bow, but I went ahead and got the compound bow to +3, and then through Blacksmith Ed, I was able to upgrade it to the sticky compound short bow. And then I have upgraded that bow once to +1, but I do need to grind out more spider shards, spider stone shards, to finish upgrading that bow. Now, for the most part, I will probably do a lot of that grinding off stream, like I did a lot of my Bladestone shard grinding off stream. And I actually had planned on doing the rest of the Bladestone grinding and this Soul Reaper grinding off stream, but I don't know, this morning I decided, you know what, I want to go ahead and stream Demon Souls and have a grinding stream to where all I'm doing is showing you guys what I'm doing to grind up, so that way between streams it can be seen and understood why there's possibly a significant difference with my character, especially when it comes to the level ups, because 167,000 souls, if I stopped right now, 167,000 souls would get me a lot of level ups at this point in the game. Now I'm gonna stick to what I started here with using all of the soul remains that I gathered from the black skeleton while grinding for the Bladestone shards, chunks, and pure. And I'm going to finish using them up on the Reaper here. And see how many souls I get. And then I will spend all my souls on doing level ups. In which the first thing I will probably do is get my dexterity up to level 30. Since this weapon attack power is based off of dexterity, that's definitely the important one to upgrade. And then after I get dexterity up to 30, I'm going to work on endurance and vitality. I'm going to more or less keep those at the same level and upgrade them at the same time. And then once I have all those three skills up to level 30, I will work on getting them up to 40. And so on and so forth. Now once I get my vitality up to level 30, I probably will not add any more points into it until much later. So my dexterity and endurance will continuously go up, but I feel like, at least to get through the first playthrough of the game, 30 vitality should be plenty to do so. It gives you a good length bar, health bar, that should make it fairly easy to get through the rest of the game. So my hope is by the time I beat this first playthrough with my Soul Samurai build, my vitality should be at 30, and I will see if I can earn enough souls to get my endurance and my dexterity up to level 50. Now, is that possible during a first playthrough? Definitely. It would just take a lot of soul grinding to do so. More or less what I'm doing right now. But with how many times that I'm doing this and how many more times that I am going to be doing it here in this stream, which is actually going to be 26, I'm going to use all but one soul remain, so that way I can still have one soul remain left over for when I actually do go through and clear this archstone. So I'll just want to keep one left over so I can actually get past this Reaper without any issues whatsoever. So once I am done with this and I get my upgrades, and the first archstone that I'm gonna go ahead and clear will be the second world archstone. I think it's Wolf Fang or Wolf Tunnel, something along those lines. I'm still learning the names of the archstones in this game. Like, I know this one is the Shrine of Storms because I see it every time I come into here. So, this one's not too hard to know what it is. But the other archstones, I'm still learning their names. I do know that the first world archstone is Boletaria. I know the fifth archstone is the Chieftain archstone. And the Lottery of Tower. Well, maybe I do know them. I just, I can't think of the name of the second archstone. Now I feel terrible. Like, I know the other four, but I can't think of the second one. And that's one that you go to all the time because you do all of your upgrades through Blacksmith Ed. So it's definitely something you frequent plenty of times. So, oh well. If I think of it, I'll bring it up again. If not, then well, I won't think of it. Now, we are nearing the end of our grinding session here. One thing that I have been thinking about, and I don't know if it's viable or not, so it's something that I will do research into later, but I kind of want to look into the idea of dual wielding the two sharp Uchikatana blades. Since I have got the 2 pure Bladestones, luckily, might I add, got those very luckily, I'm definitely within the realm of being able to make 2 sharp Uchikatanas plus 5. So I might do some research to see if it is viable to do that, to dual wield 2 of these swords. Now, if it is, I'm not too sure, because most of the time you will be holding the, as I am now, holding the Uchikatana with 2 hands, because you do more damage that way. The attacks are slightly slower when you're holding it with 2 hands than if you were just holding it with 1. But I don't know. I think it'd be interesting to at least see if it's possible. I mean, it's probably possible, but is it efficient is the question. And that's something that I will look into at a later time. Because if it is something that can be done effectively, I just might do that. I mean, it would still be a dexterity build for the most part. So it's something that I will look into. Alright, so we are down to 22 soul remains left to use. What I am curious in checking, though, is how many of these... I've gotten 43 Moonshade Stone shards so far, and 4 Moonshade Stone chunks. So, I haven't gotten any pure Moonshade Stones at this point, because it is the Reaper that will drop them. But the drop rate for the pure Moonshade Stone chunks is about the same as the pure Bladestone chunks. However, pure Moonshade Stones are a little easier to get because you can actually find 1 or 2 laying around as an item that you can pick up. Okay, so it looks like at this point I have exceeded my weight limit. So I'm going to send these to the storage. And these are taking up a lot of weight too, so we're just gonna go ahead and send all these to the storage. Yep, that cleared up a lot of weight for me. So now we should not run into that problem for a long, long while. Now, do I need these moon shard stone? Shade. I forgot the name of them already. Moon shade stones, shade moon stones. Either way, I don't actually need them, but I'm taking them anyway because you never know what you might need them for. So I will take them anyways. And just stockpile them. I mean, I do have a stockpile guy, a storage guy, so I can have as much as I want and just shove it all into storage. Which is actually very nice because I do like hoarding items a lot of the time. It's a little harder to do so in Demon's Souls than other games because you can't stockpile it all on your person, but having a storage system is quite nice because then I can just stockpile everything in there. Now, one thing that I do wish was in Demon's Souls, at least if it is, I haven't found it, but I don't think it's a part of Demon's Souls, is being able to sell unwanted items. Like from the Reaper, I have gotten a lot of war scythes or war blades, whatever they're called. I've gotten a lot of those, and I would like to be able to sell them, but there is no sell feature in this game. Hello Autonomic, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. I have a slightly different setup today, Autonomic, for my streams, to where I have the sound going through my headset now instead of my TV, so that way I can capture the sound through the Elgato instead of trying to do it through my mic. So I don't know how the game sounds right now or how I sound, but hopefully the game and me are both easily hearable. And right now, Autonomic, what I'm doing is I have made this the grinding stream. I was able to finish grinding the Bladestones that I needed to upgrade my Uchi Katana. And I do have a Sharp Uchi Katana plus 5. This right here. It took about 5 hours worth of grinding to get all the sharp stones that I needed to upgrade this weapon. But I had an amazing round of luck in the first 13 minutes of this stream, to where I ended up getting not one, but 2 pure Bladestones within the first 13 minutes of this stream. It completely amazed me, and it was awesome that I got 2 within 13 minutes. And as we heard in Doom's stream yesterday when he talked about it and the research I've done, the pure Bladestone is the hardest upgrading material to get. And I managed to get 2 of them in 13 minutes of this stream. Of course, that was after I had already worked on it for a little over 4 hours off stream. But to be able to capture that moment on stream is amazing. Alright, so we have 18 more soul remains to go through, and then we will be done with this part of the grinding. Alright, we're going to check that down, jump down here, kill our Reaper. Alright, so we are very closely nearing the end of our soul grind here. So far, we are at 222,000 souls. 17 soul remains left to use. And then we can do some upgrades on our character here. Which is very exciting. I can't wait to start doing the level ups. Alright. Just need to take a vape break for a second here. Alright. Alright, now we continue our grind. Alright, so before I do my level ups though, I will probably buy some grass first. Just so that way I can have some grass stocked up for boss fights that are to come. So I will be doing that. Now for which grass I'm going to buy is I will probably get full inventory for my half moon grass and probably late moon grass as well, and then leave it at that. Those should be the only two grasses that I need to go through the game. But I will definitely need some for the Flame Lurker for the next time I fight him. Which I might actually end up fighting the Flame Lurker during this stream. Because we are actually going through these soul remains, or getting through this part of the grinding a little faster than I was actually expecting. I've been streaming for an hour and a half, and I've gone through at least 3/4 of my stockpile of soul remains that I had here. So I will probably make another attempt at the Flame Lurker once I'm done. Which we're nearing the end of. Alright, now we're gonna run this way. So, but yeah, I understand this stream has probably been fairly boring. I've spent the entire stream running back and forth. Only made one deviation to go kill the red phantom down below, so that way I can unlock the best merchant in the game to where I will buy all my grass from. But this is Demon Souls. This is the Demon Souls experience, or at least this is my Demon Souls experience. A lot of grinding in one spot, and I mean a lot of grinding in this one spot here, just to try and make the game a little bit easier on myself. Now I do realize that there are plenty of other Demon Souls players who don't take the time to do this and will just use whatever souls that they get on the way from boss fight to boss fight. But I am not that way, and I will do what I have to make this game just a little bit easier on myself, more or less for survivability, because I would like to be able to survive, so that way I don't use up all of my stones of ephemeral eyes, which I've already had to use a few already with this character, because I have died in not necessarily stupid ways, but with breaks in concentration, I allow an enemy to kill me. So I've had to use a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes to just bring myself back. Now I do believe I've already had to do that once during this stream, because I died in a stupid way. That's right, it was in the rock tunnel that I died in a stupid way. trying to show where my next grinding spot to upgrade my bow is at. And I allowed myself to die to the miners. Because I tried to fight 3 of them who does not flinch when you attack them. If they start their attack animation, they cannot be flinched. And I tried attacking 3 of them at the same time and not caring about dodging out of the way. So I died very fast. I mean, I obviously got my revenge on them, but I had to do it more slowly. Alright, there's another Reaper down. We'll take our Moon Shade Stone shard. Okay, Moon Shade Stone. Like, I had to grind at this guy for the Moon Shade Stones with my mage build. You would think that would be a name that I would not forget, but I did. What will I ever do? Alright. 12 more rounds to go, and then we have finished up this long section of grinding. But it is going a little faster. I mean, it's not a long run to get to the Reaper, and it is still right next to an Archstone. So you do get through round after round fairly quickly. And the Soul Remains just makes it easier. Alright. We're almost down to the final countdown on when we will be done with this section. I'm excited to see all the level ups I'm gonna get. But if I can get past the Flame Lurker today, then I will probably immediately go after the Dragon God. Because for the most part, the Dragon God is a very easy fight, but can also be very difficult at the same time. Because the one thing that I struggled with during my first time fighting him with my mage build is that my weapon, the Crescent Falchion, and by the time I had got to the Dragon God, I did already have the Crescent Falchion +5. The Crescent Falchion's damage is based off your magic. So, during the Dragon God fight, there are some stone pillars that you have to break that are blocking your path. And if you can't destroy them fast enough, you will be slapped by the Dragon God. Now with the Crescent Falchion +5, along with a very high magic stat, meant that I did a lot of magic damage, but I don't do physical damage. So it would take 4 strikes to break each pillar. And that's using the strong attack, not the light attack. So I would have to, during the fight, I had to go in, use all of my stamina to get off 3 strong attacks, then let my stamina recharge for a quick second to do the 4th attack to break the pillar to try and run through, all while trying to not get slapped by this Dragon God that was just out to kill me. Now I did manage to beat the Dragon God on my first attempt, but by the time I did get to the Dragon God, I did have a good stockpile of grass, and I had a lot of points into my vitality. By the time I fought the Dragon God, I'm pretty sure my vitality was at level 30. So he was nowhere near at one-shotting me. He came close to one-shotting me once, And that's because he slapped me with both his hands at the same time. And that left me with 1 or 2 HP left. Like, I just had... You couldn't even see a sliver of HP left on my bar, but I was still alive. That was the closest I came to dying to the Dragon God. But after that, the biggest thing that I struggled with my mage build was destroying those pillars. But I still defeated him and beat the game. Now I'm hoping, with this build, I do have a little bit more points in my strength stat. I mean, it won't go above 18, but it's better than 9. But this is also mainly a dexterity build for physical combat. So my hope is, when I do get to the Dragon God, I will be able to destroy the pillars a lot faster. And hopefully not get slapped around all day by the Dragon God. So it will be interesting to see how that goes down when I get to that point. Alright, we're gonna throw our soul down there. And once again, kill this Reaper in 2 hits. Just because he deserves to die a couple times. At this point, after I use 3 more soul remains, I will have killed this Reaper 60 times on stream. Now that's a lot. It definitely is a lot. But looking at our soul counter in the top right corner there, definitely worth it. Like, we will be able to do a lot with that amount of souls in early game, which I'm still technically... Well, I guess technically I would be considered mid-game, as I have already defeated a few bosses. I believe at this point I've only taken out 4 bosses, that being the Phalanx, the Tower Knight, the Armored Spider, and the Adjudicator. So I guess I am late early game to early mid game. So, but that won't change the fact that no matter where you're at in your game, having almost 300,000 souls will get you quite a few level ups. So that will be nice. Now, what I wish I had at this point in the game was the Ring of Avarice. The Ring of Avarice makes it so you get more souls from defeated enemies. With the Ring of Avarice, this would take me from getting 5,000 souls to about 8,000 souls. Between 8,000 and 9,000 souls. But I'm actually not sure at what point in the game you get the Ring of Avarice. I do know in the Tower of Latria, and this is how I got my Ring of Avarice with my mage build, is there is a lady merchant in a cell in the Tower of Latria that will sell you the Ring of Avarice for 50,000 souls. But you do need to go through and unlock the cell that she's in, which means finding the right key. So I have not done that yet in this run. But after I got that Ring of Avarice, and I hope I'm saying that right, much later down the line, and I think it was actually in the final section of Boletaria, where I ended up just picking up a Ring of Avarice, and I'm like, huh. So if you want to get the Ring of Avarice early on, you definitely can, and it'll probably help a lot if you just want to stockpile souls. But if you don't want to spend or save up the 50,000 souls to get the Ring of Avarice and would rather put that towards leveling up, you definitely can. You will eventually get a Ring of Avarice. Alright, we are down to the final countdown. Got 4 left to go. As I mentioned before, I am going to keep 1 soul remains on hand for when I do actually clear the ritual path, and I will want to keep 1 soul remain so that way I can get past the Reaper again. I mean, I probably don't need the soul remains, and I can probably just jump down on top of the Reaper and kill him with no issues. I just feel better with using the soul remains. It makes me feel better, so I'm gonna do it. And at the end of the day, that's probably what's more important. As long as I feel better doing it, that's what I'm gonna do. But we are very, very close to the end of this. Which is, yeah, I'm getting more and more excited as these numbers count down. Although I wouldn't mind having exactly 300,000 souls to use towards upgrades, towards level ups. So we will see where I end up after the next 3 and go from there. Because I might actually have to do this an extra time or 2. Just to have 300 souls this early in the game. Because with my mage build, I did not see 300,000 souls until New Game Plus. Which I actually ended up starting a New Game Plus after eating all my souls that I had on me after defeating the final boss. I actually ended up having 500,000 souls for my New Game Plus upgrades. Which was actually very nice. I mean, all those souls went into magic for the mage build, but, you know, damage. Damage is what you want. Alright, 2 left. We're so close we can taste it. Okay. I haven't been shot by one of these flying guys in a while. That's nice to see. Like, I don't know why, but for the first couple Reaper runs, they were actually hitting me rather consistently, but then they just stopped. I think that they stopped caring and realized I was going to keep running by whether they shot me or not, so they have decided not to bother with me anymore. Which is quite nice. Alright. Hello, Mr. Reaper. Alright, 1 left, and it looks like with that 1, it will get us up to 300,000 souls. This has been a long time coming, and we are finally gonna do it. Okay. Hello there. Alright, time for the last run, guys. This is exciting. Take a quick vape break before this run. Just in case something decides to go wrong. Might as well vape now, just in case. Alright, let's do this. And roll. And run. And we're running and running. There is the Reaper. Let's get to our spot. Chuck our soul remains. Whack, whack, dead. Alright, 300,000 souls. Let's go spend them. Our final trek to go back to the Nexus. Okay. Here is our archstone. Alright, let's see what we can do. So, we are at 1 hour and 50 minutes into this stream now. And we have finished the main portions of our grinding, which is excellent. Alright, so let's max that out. Let's just stick with Late Moon for now. So that costed me about 22,000 souls.
Nice stuff.
But we've got 25 Late Moon Grass, which is all we can carry, and 50 Half Moon Grass, which is all we can carry. Now let's go find our Maiden in Black and spend the rest of our souls.
Now sit, then touch the key.
Hello, Maiden. So first things first, get this up to 30. Let's go ahead and get my Oh, really? That is all I'm going to be able to do? Huh. I mean, it's going to take me from soul level 49 to 63, but I was hoping for just a little bit more. A little bit more would be nice. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. But with that, it will take our sharp Uchi Katana attack up to 295, our bow up to 170, our item burdens going up, and we'll have over 1,000 HP. Now, alternatively, what I might be able to do is only put 25 or put 4 points into vitality and put more into endurance so I can have extra stamina. Hi Roxanne, thank you for joining. I actually did have 300,000 souls, but I went and maxed out my Half Moon Grass and Late Moon Grass so I can have max inventory on those. And that costed me about 22,000 souls, leaving me with 278,000 for level ups. So right now I'm just deciding, do I want to worry about upgrading my endurance later and put everything that I have left into vitality, or try to keep them more even? I think I do want the extra stamina, just so that way I can get 3 attacks out with my sharp Uchi Katana and still have enough stamina to roll. So let's come down here and check that out. Hopefully that's enough points to do 3 attacks. Yes, I can do 3 attacks and still roll. That's what I want to see. Alright, so with that, I have my sharp Uchi Katana plus 5. I got this maxed out. I leveled up quite a bit to soul level 63. In my opinion, I think I have a good spread of skills. I've got 30 in dexterity, 24 in endurance, 25 in vitality, my 18 strength, just so I can hold my weapon. And I should be good from here. So I will keep the Thief Ring on until I get back to the Flame Lurker. I will go ahead and try that again. One thing I do want to look into, though, is what is your name?
We've long been.
Patches. Okay, I have been calling him the wrong name the whole stream. His name is Patches, it's not Thomas. Which means
Well,
that guy down there is probably Thomas. I got them mixed up. My bad. Okay, let's talk. Do you sell arrows? Do you sell heavy arrows and heavy bolts? Not quite what I want.
Well,
Okay. Digger King. This is the Archstone Fang Tunnel. That's what it's called. Right? I don't know why I got their names mixed up. Right? Patches is a dick. And when I get Mephistopheles, I'm still working on the names. When I get Mephistopheles, I am going to very much enjoy killing Patches when he gives me that request. Alright. So now, with our level ups, we can now kill these guys in 2 hits. That's great. Alright. This is good to see. Getting all those level ups is allowing me to kill these guys a lot faster. But as you can see, if I'm not careful, I will still die. Oh, let's get out of that situation. Alright, there's one down. Alright, that takes care of those guys. I'm just hoping for some spider stone shards at this point. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna get any there. Now, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, this here is the shortcut to the Flame Lurker. But I am not 100% positive on that, so I'm not going to risk it, and I'm just going to go through the tunnels the normal way. But before I do so, since I've killed all these guys here, I do need to step away just for a brief minute, and I will be right back. Please excuse me. Alright, I have returned. And we will make our way towards the flame lurker. And hopefully have better luck this time around. Let's run past those. Hopefully not get exploded upon. Alright. Refill my stamina and run past that. Not get exploded upon once again. I'm going to go ahead and make sure my wand is equipped here. Just in preparation for the flame lurker fight. The only thing I'm going to be using it for is the water veil. Just for that extra flame resistance. Just need to wait for our elevator to get up here. And then we can go ahead and head down. And down we go. You know what? I want you. So I will take you. Haha. Wait, was that another one there? He tried to sneak by me. Need to go this way. Just gonna double check my inventory. I'm gonna go ahead and just send all these to storage because I don't need them. I don't need war sides. Looks like I do have some arrows here. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need that. Oh, I did need that. I want to try and keep the officials' clothing on me. Just for the sole purpose, because we'll need it at a later point in game to free Yuria the Witch. So I will need to remind myself that I need to get those gloves back. Alright. I do believe that's just a pit with nothing below it, so want to avoid going down there. Let's see how fast I can get through this tunnel today. Managed to avoid that explosion this time. He tried to get the jump on me, but he was unsuccessful. Hopefully, when it comes to, I don't know what these things are called, but there's big ones that will block our path. Hopefully they won't block our path too much today. Alright, there are worms there. Really don't feel like fighting those guys right now, so I will hop down here. I mean, I am doing a little more damage to them, but not by much. So we will continue making our way down, because it's down where we need to go. Hop there, hop there. Oh, gotta go this way. Alright, just continue making our way. Well, that wasn't so bad. So yeah, it makes a difference if you hit their weak spot. Without hitting the weak spot, you do really poor damage. Alright. And we have another tunnel to go through. Which way did I need to go? I'm gonna go this way first. It just seems like the right way. Oh, yeah. Both tunnels lead to this guy. Oh, is he gonna come out? Is he gonna try and follow me? Can you make it? Can you make that turn? Maybe attacking him a few more times will help him make the turn. Let our stamina fill up a little bit. He's trying to attack us, but he's failing at it. Almost dead. Definitely killing these guys a lot faster than my first time through here. And he went boom. Alright. Grab our Dragonstone shard there. I don't know if I'll ever need those for anything, but I'll take them anyways. Yes, I remember this area. So this is the way we have to go. But we've got this guy blocking our way. Oh, ran out of stamina. Oh, he managed to get me there. All because I had run out of stamina. And I did it again. Huh, I should probably learn from my mistakes, right? Alright, remember, let stamina refill first. Nice try, nice try. Oh, he still managed to get me even though I rolled. How interesting. His tongue can be fairly long, can't it? Oh, okay. So, I don't think I need to add any fire damage to my weapons. I have pine resin for that if I ever need it. Bear bug grains. Is that what they're called? Are those bear bugs? Interesting. We don't need those crystal lizards down there. Oh, nope, this was the wrong way. Okay, I went the wrong way, so I killed that guy for no reason. Poor fella. Is it this way? Do I need to go this way? This is where I came from. Okay, so if that other way wasn't the right way, then is this the right way? I'll know soon enough, at least. Okay, it takes me here to a crossroads. Okay, I've been there before. Okay, let's go left. So, I can get turned around very easily in here. Like, I don't know if you can go anywhere in this area outside of just having items in there, but I'd probably die very fast in there. So let's go down this path. See what we find. Oh, it's a dead end. Okay. Good to know, good to know. So this is definitely an area I need to learn better. so that way I don't get as mixed up. Oh, I've been here already. And I went that way, so... The other way? Let's go the other way. Wait, didn't I already go the other way? Okay, these two paths lead to the same area, which is here. Oh, here we go. Ha! Wait, no. This is the entrance. They are a little bit confusing for sure. That's not the way to go. Must be this way. Since they both lead to the same area. So I am missing something. You know what? Let's just come look down here anyways, just in case there's another pathway. There isn't. Might as well kill both of these guys since I was down there. Now, because he is like that... Okay, he jumped out of my way. Good. Alright, so let's go this way again. Maybe take it a little slower, just in case there is a turn I'm missing. Oh, wait a minute. This is where I need to be. Okay. So, I don't know what path I took, but I made it through anyways. Okay, so what I need to go ahead and do is take that out, don't need that. Let's go ahead and move that here. That's what we're gonna want. I do need to change out the thief ring for the flame resistance ring. Now here's hoping, fingers crossed, that this is a better flame lurker battle than the last one. Alright, let's get my water veil on. Oh yes, this will be much better. I'm doing a lot more damage. Alright. Okay, I am feeling a lot better about this flame lurker battle now. Oh, one thing that I will show off, normally the cheese method is you get him trapped behind these bones here, but as you saw there, they just shattered. So, those bones don't help you at all anymore in the remake. Alright, and this is the Flame Lurker battle done. All those upgrades helped a lot. I'm like perfect. That is exactly what I needed. I have a Searing Demon Soul now. Let's go ahead and go around, gather some items here. Or at least look around, see if there are any items. Any more items than that one, at least. Oh, there's one hiding right here. Hello, what are you? 2 Dragonstone chunks. I doubt I'll ever use them, but have them just in case, you never know. Alright, and that is the end of that. And now, just up ahead here, we have our underground temple, which just takes us straight to the Dragon God fight. Although, I'm probably just going to wait here for a moment, let my healing ring finish healing me up. And hopefully, if we're lucky, we will get through the Dragon God as well. And then if we do, I'd say this has been a successful stream, and all the grinding we did has gone to good use. Alright, let's go for it. Gonna go ahead and start out like this, because since the Dragon God is also fire, I feel like it's a good idea to use Water Veil here too. I think he just tried to punch me there. Oh, nice. I can break these in one swing. I think I am trapped between his 2 fists, so I have to wait until he moves them. I saw that coming. That got me last time too. Alright. Oh, wrong button. Operate. Shoot him in the arm. Make him feel the pain. Honestly though, the Dragon God looks amazing in this game. Like seriously, he looks really good. I love the graphics for him. Alright, let's grab this item here. Some new moon grass. Let's top off our health for the next section, which is just down here, and start making our way. I missed. Not good. Now through this area, he breathes fire like that, which is why I use the Water Veil. Water Veil is probably what helped me survive that. You know what? I want this guy. Pure Clearstone and Clearstone Chunk. Nice. Alright, this here is pretty much the end of the fight. We shoot him in the arm again. He's gonna feel it real good. And then all we gotta do is go attack his chin. Alright, so we're just gonna head on down. Find the way down at least. Alright. Wait until he's not breathing fire there. And that. There is the demon god slain. Alright, not too bad. Get a pure dragon stone for that. Now we're just gonna go around, gather some items that we didn't grab on our first run through. Which there's gonna be a few. Let's see here. So I do believe there's an item up top going across. We're gonna go ahead and grab that. Yes, right here. a master's ring. We'll hop down here and just make our way to the other side, where we just completely ran by this stone of ephemeral eyes. And one last item to grab is over here. Oh, right. Oh, really? Okay, I did not know this, but apparently, if you don't grab that sword before you kill the demon god, it becomes blocked off to you. I have to be pure white soul tendency to get it? Really? Okay. I did not know that. Although I thought I would have been pure white soul tendency here. Oh. Yeah, probably. But I did kill these two bosses one after another and did not reset the world. So it's possible it could still be pure white tendency. I just haven't reset the world for it to register that it's a pure white tendency. So let's go ahead and check our world tendencies. We were in the Stone Fang Tunnel. Oh no, it's definitely not pure white. Okay, okay. Interesting. So yeah, it doesn't look like I'll be able to get that sword on this playthrough. Now, if I am reading this right, I do believe the Boletarian Palace is pure white. There's a quick and easy way to tell if it is. So what we're gonna do is just fail at killing these guys, apparently. Okay. Okay, nope, I am not pure white tendency here either. I don't know why I picked up that crescent moon grass. Don't need it anymore. It does, it does. Okay. So now that we've cleared Stone Fang Tunnel, let's see here, I'm at about 2.5 hours right now. So, let's see here. I think I will get through the Prison of Hope, or at least go through the first part, the Tower of Latria. And see how quickly I can get to the Fool's Idol here. Oh, I just realized something. I should probably put the thief ring back on. I thought I could rush up on him. Ouch. Well, I got my revenge anyway, so take that. Alright, let's grab that item there. mystery shard. I don't know if I'll need those for anything. I doubt it. I'm not gonna worry about trying to open all the cells. We're gonna wait for this guy to get a little closer and then kill him. Alright. There's some items in here. Okay, so I think I just need to stay on task on what I am after. Which is keys. I need keys. I don't think there's anyone worth saving down here. Alright, and I'm pretty sure I got all the keys I needed. So now we just need to head back. I spent a lot of time here in the Tower of Latria with my mage build because I needed to grind up getting the spice. Because spice is important. I don't need any of that. Or at least I don't need a second wooden catalyst. And definitely don't need wizard's clothes. Okay. Now that we've gathered some keys, we can go ahead and move on. Grab this here. Go through our first fog door. Just got this guy here. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. I'll just stab him in the back for funsies. He deserved it, I think. I'm not sure. I mean, they're in prison for a reason, right? So, shouldn't feel too bad if you start killing off the prisoners, I guess? Right, I don't have the key to start unlocking these yet. Alright, so we're just gonna take a look down here. Just in case the keys are on a wall at the end of a hallway. Doesn't look like that's the case here. Either that or I've already passed them and missed them somewhere. But I don't think I have. But it looks like I might have. I got those keys. So I have definitely missed the keys somewhere. Question is, where did I miss them? Well, we're gonna have to, I don't know where the keys are at, so I am going to apparently have to open up all the cells now and search around until I find the keys that I missed. Alright. Anything in here? It's really not worth actually killing these guys, though. Like, they don't provide many souls at all. There's no keys there. No keys there. No. I mean, from what I remember from my first run through, there are no keys in any of the cells. But I'm just gonna open them anyways. Just try and find what I missed. Alright. And nothing in there. And no keys on the end of that wall. Alright. We'll come back to... let's search these walls. Just to make sure. Gotta double check everything. Nothing there, nothing there. Let's open this cell. Take a peek inside. Nothing there. Alright. Let's kill him. Now, how that guy just survived all that baffles me. Alright, let's shoot this guy down. Bright water. Alright, what do we have here? A silver cornet. Let's just kill those guys there. Okay, no keys there. No keys there. Okay. Right. Prisoners with spears. Now, how the guards allowed prisoners inside their cells with spears, I will never know. The guards are being very lax in this prison. Okay, we got a mercury shard. And that is the end of the line for here. Okay. So that means I missed something. I think I know what I missed. Okay. Just need to find our way back. Here we go. So I know the pathing through the Tower of Latria. However, what I don't know is the location of keys. Because you only have to pick them up once. It takes more than one playthrough to learn all the locations for the keys. So there's definitely no keys there. And no keys there. I can't open this until I find the key for this floor. Okay, that's what I missed. I have to come to this side. Oh, he didn't die in one. Oh, right. I'm not two-handing my sword. That's why. Okay. Here's some keys. Oh. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. I fall down that particular hole a lot, sadly. because I always forget it's there. And then I'm just having to run back to that floor. I should probably forget that it's there, or stop forgetting that it's there, and actually remember, hey, there's a hole there, don't fall down. Huh. Are other holes just death? I don't know, that seems to be the only hole I fall down. Alright. Well, so we can go ahead and actually start opening these cells now. Alright, there's one more who came out here, I think. Maybe. But it's actually not a bad idea to kill these guys because you can definitely use the lotuses that you get from them. Okay, so my weapon is damaged. Let's go ahead and fix that. There, not so damaged anymore. I don't know if these people are innocent. They're in a prison. See, to me, in this game, you're guilty until proven innocent, and if you're guilty, you're gonna die. And I will be your executioner. I got one more guy here that will attack you at least. Alright. Oh, the king did experiments on these guys? Well, then you can look at it this way. I'm ending their misery. They will never be experimented on again. You can't experiment on a dead body, right? Alright, so I'm not gonna worry about opening that. I know what's in there. Okay. Yeah, most of the time I can't see this hole, so I fall down it a lot of the times. Although I don't know why I keep going over there, because you don't need to go over there once you get the key. But I always end up down that hole anyways. Huh, the manapedes. The manapedes look so creepy in this game. Alright. Take care of him. Grab my fresh spice. Grab more fresh spice. Alright, we're just gonna wait for this guy. Oh. Looks like I've got his attention. So let's come this way and see if he tries to follow. Or if he just de-aggroes on me. So this is that exact same hole that I keep walking down. Right there. Alright, and here, this lady here, I mentioned before that you can buy the, where is it? The Ring of Avarice from her for 50,000 souls. I ended up buying this with my mage build.
All right. I wish to stay here, but I need souls to remain the same.
Just so I could have extra souls. Now, is it necessary to do that? Not really. Okay, I need that guy to come forward a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't aggro on me until he gets about there, and then just take him out. Alright, so outside of that, I don't think I need to open any more of these cells. I have the key that I had been looking for, so I can just move on. The king's old wife, huh? I'm sure if I listened to the dialogue, it might have explained who she was, but I kind of skipped over it. Alright, let's grab this here. Let's go ahead and search this floor. Oh, I need a special key to get to this guy. Yeah, I didn't know she sang. That's interesting. Wait, did I read that right? Yeah, singing. Yeah, I didn't know she sang. Just breaking stuff just to break stuff because you can. Okay, don't have the key for that yet. Oh, well, there's a key. Yeah, didn't think so. Wrong key. Oh, okay. Alright. So, we have made it to our next fog door. Alright, what's the closest cell I can hop into? Oh. Oh, that works. Now this guy's interesting. He's constantly shouting for help, but I actually have no idea how to open his cell. I never figured it out with my mage build. Like, I went around and I'm pretty sure I got all the keys, but I was never able to open his cell. Ah. Tied to soul tendency, huh? Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and move down some more. Now, I did pick up the floor 1 key, so this should not pose much of a problem. Alright, so these are all single cells. I don't know why it's different on the first floor, but every other floor, they're nice big cells. Trying to keep my eyes on the floor. Just in case there's another hole somewhere. Okay, so it looks like my inventory, or my carry weight is already maxed out again. So let's send what I don't need to storage. Alright, that should do it. Alright, so I'm only used to fighting this guy with a mage build. guess he goes down just like that. That was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Okay, and so we're just gonna finish coming down this way. Make sure there are no keys that need picking up. I fell down this hole once. And this hole is definitely a instant death. You will die if you go down that hole. I learned after the first time, don't drop down that hole. Never drop down it again. Alright, got some aged spice. Alright, since I can see this item from here, let's just go ahead and take it. We can open this up here. And that's just another path up, but it's not where we're gonna go here. This is where we wanted to go. I'm gonna break those. And we've got a path here that we can follow. That will take us to, I believe, a stone of ephemeral eyes. Yep. So we'll take that and then carefully make our way back. Because definitely don't want to fall off the edge here. One more. Here we go. That is not what I wanted. Okay, that's what I needed, was the Warden's Key. Now, there's an achievement here that I have not gotten, and I kind of don't want to try and get it. Is to be able to get up this bridge while those arrows are firing, being able to dodge them, and turn that mini-machine off going this way. I made a couple attempts at that with my mage build, got about halfway, then died. And I don't feel like dying there with this character, so I am not going to worry about that achievement. And instead, I should probably search this area just in case there's something I need. There probably is, like keys or something. So we'll just do a quick search up this way. Oh, I don't even have the key for it. Never mind. So we'll just head back. Now that we have the Warden's Key, we just gotta do some backtracking now. A lot of backtracking to this area, where we can now open these doors. I don't think so. Now there's another guy over there. Okay. I don't think there's any others here. Not in this section, at least. But we will come and grab some souls there. And open this gate now. Okay. Making our way down here. There's no items there. But essentially what we have done now, I'm gonna go up first. Huh. This staircase, for me at least, is very disorienting. I need to go this way. I am going to run to the end of here. I don't remember if it was this side or the other side, but in one of these rooms, there's another key that will free the Sage Freak, or Freck, however you pronounce his name. Alright, so, yep, I went up the wrong side, and I'm going to get a silver catalyst and Imperial Spy leggings for my trouble. Or the Imperial Spy armor set. Now, interestingly enough, with my mage set, it is the Imperial armor set that I actually use. It's my main armor set that I use. Yeah, I don't know. I never made it this far on the PS3, so I wouldn't know if it's empty on the PS3 or not. But with how faithful the remake is, it's probably the same on the PS3 that those items are there. At least I would imagine so. I don't think they would add extra items in this particular remake just because of how faithful it is. Gotta go this way. And we are going to go ahead and turn this machine off. And then we gotta run up this tower. What secret area did they add, Araxion? Oh, ran out of stamina. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. So we're just gonna rush up to this guy and murder him. Huh. Okay. I didn't know about that. That looks like something I might want to look up a little later. See where those rusted coins might be. Yeah. I don't know much about the Blue Point Company. I really haven't played many of their games, at least. At least I don't think I have. I don't know. I really don't pay attention to who makes the games. I'm very simple in the fact that if I like the game, I'll play, and if I don't, I won't. So, hard to say. Oh, did they now? So I've actually played through Shadow of the Colossus. I thought it was a pretty fun game. Twist ending, though. I was not expecting that, for sure. Really? What do you work as, or what do you work in? How did I miss you? I'm on the wrong floor. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this is the way I need to go. Wrong way. Oh, I still don't have the key for that. Oh, GameStop. Okay, that's pretty cool. How do you like working at GameStop? Yeah, I can definitely see that and understand. Alright, is this where I want to be? Make sure I'm looking down so I don't fall into any holes. But I'm actually not... Okay, there's that guy. Oh, ha! I need to be on the other side. Yeah, the anti-maskers. How do I get to that other side? Wait. There he is. Haha.
Magnificent. I never expected I might escape alive. My name is Frick.
Yeah.
I am known as a sage.
So...
I thought to claim a demon's soul.
Yeah, and with the whole thing with the vaccines going out now for the coronavirus, people are now allowed to go into stores without masks as long as they have their shot. At least it also depends on the store. Some stores can still enforce needing a mask, but it's not mandatory anymore.
I owe you my life.
Which is a shame. Alright, so we have freed the Sage Frick, or Freaks. I think I'm just gonna call them Freaks because I can. It's what makes sense to me. Alright, and with that, we can go ahead and make our way to the boss of this area now, which is off in this direction now. Right, as long as it's your store. Definitely understandable. I still choose to wear a mask every time I go into a store. Mainly because not only am I, but my girlfriend is we are immunocompromised. So this whole pandemic has been hell for us because we have to be extremely careful and we have to spend most of our time indoors. The only time we really go out is to go to the store and get groceries. And it's a shame because before the pandemic started, we used to go out to movies and other places, out to restaurants. But it's really hard when we have to be so careful because we are immunocompromised. If either one of us got corona, it'd most likely be the death of us, literally, because we don't have an immune system to help fight it off. Which kind of sucks. You wear a mask because it makes you look cool, autonomic? That's cool. Yes, the beard. I find it interesting wearing masks with my beard because my beard sometimes will stick out, probably in places it shouldn't, within the mask, which is interesting. Alright, where's this archer? Okay, that's enough from you. I don't think I have anything that can get rid of my plague. Are you still aggroed on me? Okay, now let's worry about my plague. Poison. I don't have any Widow's Lotus. Okay. Consume to recover all HP. Okay, I'm gonna have to use one of these just to get rid of the plague. Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that, Eroxion. Hopefully, with the vaccine circulating around, you shouldn't have to worry about getting it anymore. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this boss. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have too many issues with it. Alright, let's do this. We'll go ahead and skip the cutscene, and we are going to rush forward, let our stamina refill a little, and oh no, I needed a little more stamina, but she decided to respawn right next to me, so I'll take it. I will take it. We're gonna get kidnapped by some gargoyles, but our fool's idle soul should be right here. So let's grab it. Dull demon soul, that's what it's called. And we have cleared that boss. I'm glad she decided to spawn right next to me. That was nice of her. That made that boss fight very easy. Alright, so I've got a few souls here. I don't know if I want to use them though. I mean, I definitely want to use these ones. Almost used the searing a demon soul. I don't think I want to do that. Alright. And I think I'm just going to put these ones away after I spend my 113,000 souls. Alright, so let's go ahead and get my endurance up to 25.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Strength granted so
now, choices to make.
So the world might be mended.
So, I think for now, I'm going to put the rest of my souls into my dexterity. Just so I can get an even 300 attack there.
Art thou finished?
And we will come talk to... This is Stockpile Thomas. We will put our other souls in here. Getting a collection of souls in the storage box. I'll take that. So we'll go with that for now.
I can forge.
Let's go ahead and repair all of my equipment. What do you sell? Arrows? Just regular arrows. Alright, so at this point, I think I will go ahead and end my stream here. We had a good run. To sum up what we did is we finished off our grinding. We got all of our Bladestone shards, Bladestone chunks, and pure Bladestone. We even ended up with 2 pure Bladestones within 13 minutes. I'm still amazed at that. I think that's great. And then we grinded out 300,000 souls on the Reaper, spent all those souls, and we defeated 3 bosses today. We got the Flame Lurker, the Dragon God, and the Fool's Idol. So I think we made some decent progress in this stream today. And I do want to thank everybody who did join and watched me today. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.